A return home for Paris Saint-Germain, but Rennes aimed to do a league double on the champions. Paris had lost 3 of 4, in which they conceded first in 2023. Not a good sign when Karo Toko Ekambi got his first goal since September 2022. The Cameroonians' maiden strike for Les Rouges et Noirs. 19 games and 35 shots without scoring, blasted away against a makeshift home defence. Well, if it was bad, the second half wasn't to offer any shelter from the worsening storm. Arnaud Kalamuendo left the club for Rennes in the summer for €20 million. Back at Le Parc, a 7th of the season. Paris Saint-Germain losing at home for the first time in 35 games. And not since 2009 had Rennes done a league double. There wasn't even a consolation in sight. Marco Verratti bringing one of many brilliant saves out of former Marseille goalkeeper Steve Mondonda. The inquest will be loud and harsh, especially on the back of their Champions League exit. Reims had lost 3 of the last 4 against Marseille and Ligue 1 Uber Eats, and yet Marshall Menezzi found their goal machine. Folarin Balogun with his 17th of the season, joint second in the scoring charts, and only Glenn Hoddle has done better among English players in the last 75 years. But 3 minutes later, what a response from Alexis Sanchez. His 11th goal of the season, and one of only 3 players to have scored at least 2 from a direct free kick this season. Just shy of the half hour, Pau Lopez delivered a second assist of his season, and it's 12 goals for the Chilean hitman. That's as many as he's managed in the 2 previous campaigns, and ending Reims' long unbeaten run. It finished on 19. That only after the post denied Balogun a second. Marseille's 8th win on the road in a row, tightening the gap at the top. Franck Hez's men earned their first successive league wins post-World Cup. Lens would provisionally move second in the table, and it was their captain who led the way. Seko Fofana on the move and scoring for the first time in the league since the return to action after Qatar 2022. The Lens players swapping shirt names to show their fight against racial discrimination. It was Angers who were feeling the pain. Just 10 points all season. Chance of the worst return since Lens themselves in 88-89. Sco getting nothing in the north as Loïs Openda continued his stunning form. The first Lens player to score 2 goals in back-to-back top-flight games. And 14 would soon come a minute into the second half in a season since 1998. The Red Devil on fire. Lens back with a bang. Last time between the clubs it ended 7-1. Wissam Ben Yedder netted a 14-minute hat-trick. This time just one, but enough to put them on the back foot. 11 of his 17 goals in the league coming in 2023. That's the best return in the top 5 European leagues. Ciro Bayala saw red, yet Philippe Clermont's men struggled to put the game to bed. Most of Ajaccio's best chances came from distance. They certainly were happy to try their luck, but no real threat to Alexander Nubel's goal. Monaco finally put the game to bed just 6 minutes from time. The break on, and Krépin DIATTA breezed through. He scored to make it 2-0 the last time. Finished 7-1 back then, just the 2 on this occasion. Torrential weather in Toulouse. The home side were so close to taking the lead. Stein Spearings, Zakaria Abouklal, neither, forcing the ball past Luca Chevalier. Opala Fonseca's Dogs had scored 5 goals from the 85th minute in Ligue 1 Uber Eats this season, And they added another 2 to break Toulouse hearts. Alessandro Ribeiro with a third-headed goal of his season. Frustration getting the better of Philippe Montagnier. And his players also seem to lose their heads and their footing. Mohamed Bayo rushing through. 100 minutes and 5 seconds, the second latest goal scored in Ligue 1 Uber Eats. Lille may have had difficulty finishing off match recently, not this time. Two clubs tied on 43 points with European ambitions clashed at the Allianz Riviera. Lorient had failed to win any of the last 4 Ligue 1 Uber Eats trips after winning 4 of the previous 6, yet they led on the half hour. Romain Favre picking out Bamo Mayete, the 21-year-old's first ever pro goal. Regis Lebris keeping calm. The loanee from Lyon setting up the Ivorian for a precious lead, and LEES-MELOU appeared comfortable, having not faced a single shot on target until the 77th minute. Pepe back across goal, Pablo Rosario helping it to Gaëtan Laborde. 5 goals in his last 9 league outings after failing to score in his previous 5. 16 efforts from the visitors to Les Aiglons 1, yet 1 apiece. Coupe de France semi-final dress rehearsal at Groupama Stadium. Nantes hadn't won at Lyon in 3.5 years when an own goal earned a 1-0 win. Therefore, good omens when Mustafa Mohamed's shot, saved by Rémi Rio, but put into his own net, unfortunately, by Castello Luqueba. Andre Girotto brilliantly winning the ball off Maxence Caqueret. Rémi Rio, a former Nantes goalkeeper when they were promoted in 2013, beats in there. But just 20 minutes later, a moment of history. Caqueret helping to make amends. Bradley Barcola. But the strength and powerful finish of Lacazette meant he went it alone as the club's second best ever scorer. 3 goals since returning from injury to make it at 150 for Les Gons. Yet not enough for victory as it ended all square. A contrast of current form clashed at the Mosson when Montpellier faced Clermont. 4 defeats in the last 8, yet Clermont forged ahead. Gréjean Kay denied by the post. Neto Borges brilliantly stopped by Benjamin Lecomte, but nothing getting in the way for Saïf-Eddine. Kawi involved in 7 goals this season. 4 goals and 3 assists, equaling his best total in a season. Yet the second half belonged to Eli Wai, the young striker, perfectly placed to beat his tally of 10 from last term. And he wasn't finished there. 11 minutes after his 11th of the season, his 12th arrived. The second youngest player to reach 25 goals in the French top flight over the last 50 years. Only a certain Kylian Mbappe was younger. Michel Dezacarian with 16 points since returning. Montpellier clear of danger. A battle between 2 relegation candidates took place when Strasbourg hosted Auxerre in a proverbial 6-pointer. Jean-Eudes Aoulou was the surprise double actor last Sunday, encouraged to shoot again. Instead, the Ivorian left it to an even less likely source. If there needed to be a sign that their luck was turning, Josino Nyamzi smashing one into the bottom corner after Aoulou's OM heroics. Ione Radu would save a penalty from Habib Diallo, but Auxerre couldn't keep the Senegalese quiet. A brilliant finish for his 10th home goal of the campaign. Clinch in Strasbourg, a 3rd home win of the campaign. Troyes found themselves second bottom, yet a chance of redemption as they welcomed fellow strugglers Brest. The Pirates had not plundered back-to-back wins on the road since December 2021, yet they were sailing in the right direction after a half hour with a little slice of luck. Pierre LEES-MELOU, of his 27 Ligue 1 Uber Eats goals, 10 have come from outside the box. but 2 goals in 4 minutes might have sunk Brest's battleship. First, it was Krépin to almost rip the net a new one. Troyes had lost 3 of the last 5 at home, but they were suddenly level. And then, instead of regaining focus, the Pirates appeared to abandon ship. They certainly abandoned Ronnie Lopez, all the time in the world, to become the first Troyes player to register at least 5 goals and 5 assists in a single Ligue 1 Uber Eats campaign since 2006-07, when Opta started taking note. However, Troyes dropped the most points from winning position since the end of the World Cup break. Teenager Tanguy Zoukrou was on the pitch for just 3 minutes as a sub. He became the first ESTAC player to come off the bench and give away a penalty since March 2016. Not the impact his coach was looking for. Romain Del Castillo stayed perfect from the spot. 4 from 4 this season. Brest keep Troyes in the red. Just the 25 goals in week 28 and just 10 games to go. Didier Digard's Eagles keeping his unbeaten streak nice and intact, while Will Still is on fire, but just extinguished a little by Alexis Sanchez. A first home defeat since April 2021 means PSG's lead is cut to 7, with only 10 points separating second from 6th in the fight for the podium and European qualification. Angers need 8 points to avoid the worst points tally, and only 9 points separate 14th from 19th, while it's Montpellier who continue to rise. Marseille can cut into PSG's lead on Friday night, that before the champions again host on Sunday evening Lyon, the visitors to the capital. Rennes and Lens in a must-see European challenger head-to-head.